Hey, good morning, everybody. Today's the 1st of February. So we've got a great new month starting. Lots of family members have their birthdays this month for me. And the first one is a shout out for her birthday today, which is my granddaughter, Mia. She's having her 8th birthday today. So happy birthday, Mims. And hope you have a great day with Mum and your little brother and whoever else you're with, your friends. We'll see you in March. That's what I'm looking forward to. So today's reading. Short, sweet, and to the point. Don't forget to say hello and make sure you give StreamYard permission so I can see who you are. If you don't give StreamYard permission, I can't see who you are. Permission, yeah. All right, here's the cards for today. Right. So this is the setup that I've got. It's my regular setup. It just makes it easy. There's lots more different types of spreads we can do. There's lots of different cards we can do, but this is just my basic cards. So good morning, everyone. Happy 1st of the month to you all. Okay, let's get this done. Short, sweet, and to the point. For this week, it's all about children. Oh, look at that. And I was just, good morning, Sal. You will get a card for sure. So it's all about children this week. You have the gift of working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, reaching, or parenting children. So it's all about children this week, and where we're going with that and what we're doing. So maybe that's popped out because it is my granddaughter's birthday, and I have been thinking a lot about my grandchildren. I am going to be visiting them. So what is it about you this week for children? Is there a question you've been asking? Is there something that's going on that you're stuck with? Because the stuck is your prosperity. You honor and follow the guidance of your heart. Prosperity is coming to you now. So that is a block card. So the prosperity in the block area is to do with children. And obvious, and a lot of the times, obvious, I shouldn't say that. A lot of the times it could do with we tend to spend a lot of money on our children, or we tend to feel that we need to spend a lot of money on our children. It's funny, I'm writing my next, hi Brian, I'm writing my next book at the moment, and I just went through one of the sections there about what I used to do with my children when they were young because I had no money. And it's really surprising how much more enjoyment we can get out of life sometimes when we don't actually have money, because we make other things more important. So so it's all about children today, what's going on with the children, and there's a block in the finances, or in prosperity, I should say. Now, to get through that, you are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend, because sometimes what I'm seeing with this one, it is flying high. What I am seeing is that there seems to be a belief that we need to spend more money on the children for some reason. Is it a birthday that's coming in? Is it something that's happening here? Going back to school, all these sorts of things. You feel like you're not giving them enough. You feel like you're not helping them enough. And there's a financial block. But don't allow that to be. You are in the right headspace. You're in the right frame of mind. You're flying high. You can do this. You don't need to be spending a lot of money on family members or children for them to get the most out of life. And remember, this is just for this week. And the reason being, because you have got this other idea or this other, okay, so if this was for a female, I'd say you've got another baby on the way. But I know the two people that are watching definitely wouldn't be a baby on the way. So this is sort of saying that there's new ideas coming through, and we may need to hold on to that money to be able to support these new ideas that are coming through. You're about to give birth to new ideas that are coming through. So that's all that. I'm going to quickly do up some cards for one for you, Sal, to start with. And I'll pull a card out for Brian as well, because I'm not sure who's actually still on. I can only see one eye. That's okay. That's cool. All right. Oh, hang on. I'll bring you back to me. Here we go. All right, for today, and I'm doing you first, Sal, because you were there first. This is your card. The tortoise. Okay, You are too fragmented to do whatever it takes. Oh, you're too fragmented. So do whatever it takes to get grounded. Okay, so it feels like your things are a little bit disjointed at the moment for you. You've got lots of things happening. It almost feels like that. It almost appears to be like the shell of the tortoise. So we've all got these areas there, but they're all just slightly segmented and disjointed. They're all going to come together, and there is a reason why, and there's a way to do that, but you don't quite know what that is yet. And it's saying be grounded, get grounded. Now, I know you do a lot of walks. Make sure you take your shoes off sometimes, although it can be a bit cold in Tassie, but allow that actual natural feel of touching the earth or touching the grass under your feet, or even actually sitting in it. So you're sitting down amongst the dirt for one, or on a rock. I love sitting on rocks. So the tortoise is saying you're just a little bit fragmented. There's little bits and pieces everywhere coming on. We need to bring all that together, okay? And when we look at the tortoise, well, yeah, it's like sitting on a rock. Sitting on a rock, you're really getting in touch with the earth, you know, the grounding of the earth. And I love sitting on rocks. I used to do a lot of meditation on rocks. Quite embarrassingly, I used to go into the rocks and watch the world perform and grow and develop. It was really strange. But anyway, that's what I used to do. That was part of my meditation, part of my grounding. So, Brian, I'm going to pop up a card. If anyone else wants a card. Hey, Michelle, happy birthday for the other day. I'll pull a card for you in a minute. But this one's for Brian. This is a meerkat. And the meerkat is get supported from trusting group of like-minded friends. So when we think about the meerkat, we think about those people that are surrounding us and they're supporting us. You need to have that. You need to be aware. You see how the meerkat is standing up and looking around? Not only are they protecting those people with them and their group and their family, they're also being mindful that there's what else is going on around them. So be like the meerkat this week and just be more observant to what's going on around you, and just take on board some of the things that are happening so you can see and you can make a better informed decisions as you go along. So be the meerkat today, this week, Brian. So Shelley, lovely to see you. Not that I can actually see you, but I can see your name. This card's for you, Shell. Hope you're going well. Give my brother a big hug. Oh, he won't like that, but just do it anyway. Okay, Michelle, this is yours, the platypus. We pulled that one out the other day. Stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life. Now, the platypus is saying, I will, okay. The platypus is saying that when we're looking at the different things and we look at the platypuses, it's got so many, when they first discovered the platypus, they just couldn't believe it was what sort of an animal it was, because it had the duck bill and it was in the water, and it was all, they felt like it was all these different types of animals put together. And this is sort of where we're going. And if you've got all these different types of aspects of your life coming together, you could be sitting there complaining about it. This is not good. I'm not happy with that. This is this, this is that. Now, when you start to think about it, how beautiful is our platypus? You know, the Australian platypus is just so amazing. But if we sat there and picked all the little bits and pieces that appeared wrong, we wouldn't see the whole picture of being beautiful. So what we need to do, or what you need to do for this week, is just to be mindful that there is areas that you may not be happy with, and you have every right to complain, but don't sit in that complaint, because you sitting there, you're just going to attract more. You know, the law of attraction will allow you to do that. So start to look at some of those positive things that are happening. Start to look at the beauty within that discord, the problems. Start to look at the beauty in that, because there is a lot of beauty, and you may not see that as yet. You may not see the whole picture, but it is there and it is happening. So even if you have to fake it a little bit until you make it, you're going to do that. So start looking at all those positive things in life. And this is for the week. Remember, it's only a week. You don't have to worry about any more than that. Until next week, until next Tuesday. Anyway, all right. So you obviously aren't working today, Shell, or you finished. You did the night shift. All right. I think I've got another person there. I'm not sure. I will pull another card. So this is for you. Oh, the spider. Okay. Trust the creative spark you're feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. Now, isn't it funny when you look at the spider? You wouldn't imagine that was going to. Oh, yeah, Michelle's just come off the night shift. The rest of the week off. Oh, well done, Michelle. Thanks. So for this other person, you wouldn't think a spider. You wouldn't. Like people that get frightened of spiders. So, you see a spider card come up, you go, oh, yeah, I don't like spiders. However, the creativity in the spider and the way they create those webs and the intricacy of it all are quite amazing. And this week, it's saying to you that you need to have a look at your creativity a little bit more. Use that to inspire you to keep going. Get an understanding of what it is that you want to capture in your artwork, in your creativity, in whatever it is. You may be doing weaving, you may be doing macrame, or you may even be doing woodwork or anything like that, gardening. It can all be very, very creative, and allow that ability to let it be how you want it to be. I know when I'm doing my artwork, sometimes I sort of think, oh, it should look like this and it should look like that. No, it doesn't. It needs to look how you feel. And if you get lost in creating that, like the little spider does when they're going from one end to the other of their web, you get lost in the moment. That is the beauty of creativity. And that's when your intuition will kick in, when you're lost in those spaces. So that is for that last person there. The spider is for you. Is there any more? I know that there's 2 people there still, but I'm not sure who they are. So I will have to say goodbye because I like to keep it short and sweet. Certainly won't go over 15 minutes if I don't have to. Have a great week. This week on the podcast, at the moment we've got on the podcast is Tina Irwin, and she is helping your child when the bedroom light turns off. So she looks all that ghosts and monsters under the bed, which is it was so interesting, especially for my kids. I wish I knew that earlier. But this week on Thursday coming up is what is post-betrayal transformation with Dr. Debbie Sibler. Now, Debbie is like the Brené Brown of betrayal. Okay, she knows all about it. She has this really good understanding. She did her thesis on it. She's got a PhD in what betrayal is. So she has an amazing story there, which is coming out on Thursday, this coming Thursday, 9:00 Brisbane time. Now, someone else has just popped on. If you want a card, you have to let StreamYard have access so I can see who you are. Otherwise, you'll just use it. If you want a card, I'm just about to close off. I'll give it another shake. I'll give it another shuffle. Put your name down, and I will pull this card out for you. Otherwise, you've got 10 seconds to go. Brrr, and the beat goes on. All right, you obviously don't want a card. That's cool. Or you don't know how to press the StreamYard button, but that's cool too. Okay, that's me for today, guys. Stay tuned for the podcast on Thursday. And I have got the 16-week course coming up starting in February. And that's on every Friday morning. So, yeah, we can learn to trust our intuition and start to really follow that. So that's an online course. Okay. On the website, intuitivenature.com.au or theartofintuition.com.au, you'll get both of them. They go to the same one. And I'm going to say bye for now, guys, and have a great week. See you next Tuesday. Oh, hang on. That's all I need to do. I just need to say goodbye. Yeah, bye.